Stage clear. Stage clear. Congratulations! Stage clear.
What's up, Toxic? Welcome to the stream.
Stage clear.
And what's up, Seth? Toxic 9, nicht so good. Nicht so good. Nicht so good. You know German. I learned German for about 5 years in school. I can read German. Like, I know that he just said, I can, I can't understand much English, basically, is what he said. Like, small. Klein, I think he meant Klein, but yeah. I think he's basically saying, I know a small amount of English. I think the hardest part about learning, like, language is hearing it. I can read German reasonably well. I can write some German okay. I can even say German okay-ish. I cannot understand anything anyone says. I cannot understand anything anyone says. I'm terrible. You know? Ich bin I am a hamburger. That's I don't know much. Ich wohne in London. Operation Vanguard. Okay. I don't think I logged in yesterday. I actually think I missed a login day yesterday. I don't think I logged in yesterday. I might not. I might have, but I'm not sure. When did Vanguard started yesterday, so I didn't log in yesterday. Apparently. I had a long day. I was busy, so it is the way it is. Okay. I'm not sure if I should work on this other bird thing, Mother of Crows, because my team's the same as it was when I first did it ages ago. And I think, you know, with the Styre and stuff, I think it's meant to be better. I still don't really understand how it works. I think the birds have to get, like, the gems and stuff. I don't really understand. Level up 20 heroes. 3-day privilege cards. So basically 3 ancients in this. I mean, it's okay. A max level boost, I guess. It just seems like a bit of an extra thing. It only lasts for 4 days for me. So how many can I get max? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4. I can just about get it. Even though I missed one day, I can just about get it. Okay. Not too bad then. Not too bad. Are you already one left? Maybe I missed something. Did I miss? Do you get extras? 1, 2. No. Oh, I guess you would have 18 right now. So you'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. But like I said, I miss logging in. There is an event today for the sign-in, for summoning. You only need 10,000 points. It's not too bad. How have you got 22 after 2 days? Maybe I miscalculated. I may have miscalculated. Unless I've not logged in for 2 days. I mean, it's possible. I don't think so, though. It is possible. Okay, Gear Ray 3 is currently going on. I'll just have that going on in the background. Just to get some points and progress. So we have got a banner right now. And it is Praetus and Kane. Praetus and Kane. Now, I'm not sure how many, if any, summons I'm going to do. I am 30, 60, 75 since my last legendary. So I can do 100 without hitting pity. But the second I hit a lord, it resets my pity. I want to try and get Kane, maybe. I want to try and get Kane. But I'm not sure. Missions, if you finished one, the other missions come. Ah, okay. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We'll let that kind of unfurl. Kane, Harry Kane, yeah. Yeah. Das ist richtig. My pronunciation is also terrible, by the way. Okay. Let's see. Am I gonna get another one here? Operation Vanguard. So you complete one. Ah, I see. How many times do the missions like rotate? A lot. Oh, I see. Log in for 2 days. Ah, I see. So it just keeps. Ah, that's it. Okay, that's interesting. It just keeps going. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll eventually get there. It's fine. 3 times, I guess. Okay. Okay, so say if you want summons today, right? I'm not really sure too many people want summons. If I'm honest. I think Parko does, but he's busy today. I think he said it was his grandmother's birthday. So I don't think he's available today. Basham's not available today, but he does want summons. I think that's what Parko said. It's my grandma's 90th birthday, yes. So he's not available today. Weird Girl doesn't want to summon. I'm pretty sure Cygnus won't want to summon, and I'm pretty sure Bretland won't want to summon because they both have Praetus. So I think it's going to be a reasonably chill day. Reasonably chill. How many summons have you got, Seth? Are you sitting on like 200? Please be sitting on 200. I'm pretty sure you're not, but it'd be nice if you were. Wait, didn't you save the last time because you got the Lord really early? So 140. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll start with mine then, and then we'll do yours. Okay, and what I might do is I might split up the videos. We'll see. Depends on how crazy it goes. So I'll do an intro as if I'm doing. Yeah, that was really lucky. That was really lucky. So I'll do an intro as if I'm doing. A compilation, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some summons for the new character Kane and also Lord Praetus. There is an ancient banner up right now, as you can see, and this is pretty nice. Praetus, one of the more desirable lords, so it does make this banner a little bit more attractive to actually pull on to try and get the new character Kane. We did have a character released a couple of weeks ago. It might have even been last week. I can't remember, a Sithra. And she looked really nice as a character, but the Lord she was with was Demi. So it just wasn't as attractive to your average player. I think mostly the people who went on in on that really wanted Sithra, or had massive amounts of ancients, or were spenders. So, I can understand it, but for me, it was a skip. I don't have Praetus, but strange enough, I actually don't want to get him. I am about 110 away from pity, so I'll do 100 max here. I'm just trying to get Kane. If we get any luck with Kane at all, I'm just going to stop. If I get him in my first 10 pull, we will stop. But I'm going to try and not hit my pity for Praetus. If I just get a random Lord on the way, it is the way it is. We'll see what happens. We'll start the pulls right now, as we are doing my summons first. And we want to get a legendary as soon as possible, and we want it to be a non-Lord. Pretty much as simple as that. It doesn't really get much simpler than that. It doesn't get too much simpler than that. Not too much simpler. No lightning here. There is actually a event going on for summoning, which looks actually pretty decent. 10,000 points does seem quite achievable. So you're getting 1,000 points per 10 pull here, so it's reasonably achievable. No lightning. With an epic, it seems we're getting about 1,000 points. If we get a couple of epics, even better. The Lords, I think, yeah, slightly more points. Slightly more points. I can feel the lightning and it just doesn't come. Just no lightning comes. We're getting a character in that last slot every single time. It's kind of funny. Okay, come on, this is the one. This is the one. No. No. If we get an epic in this last slot again, it's so bizarre. Okay, we get one early. A little bit early. Okay, here we go. It's definitely an epic. No lightning so far. I think I've done at least 50. I think I started at 136. Yeah. So we're only going to do 40 more. I do need to get some fortune. Ooh. Ooh, we're getting epics, but no lords. Sorry, no legendary, should I say. We are getting epic lords. Okay. 30 more. I'm getting epic every 10. There's a lords. There's a lords. There's a lord. That's going to be a decent amount of points. 2,000. So I'm pretty much guaranteed the 10k at this point, I think. Even if I stop on the next 10. Okay, it's going to be at least an epic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think this is pretty much the last 10 I do. Let me just double check where I'm at on my summons. I'm pretty sure I'm 160. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 160, 165. And the next one will take me to 175. So it won't hit pity, because the pity rule timer is 185. So I can do another 10 at least. And then I'm going to hit pity. We want to just hit Kane. I might do some singles, like 5 or 6. Okay, just don't be a Lord. That's not a Lord. Just be Kane. We Kane and we gone. Kane and we out. Kane and we out. Boom. Oh, man, I had to go all the way. I'm like 10 away from getting a Lord. So this is actually like perfect scenario for me personally, where I get the character. It took a lot of summons. I get the character. I'm now 10 away from getting a Lord, and I wanted to save my Lord Pity for a new Lord that comes out in the future. This actually went perfect for me. Perfect. No more summons. It wasn't perfect. If I would have got him in the first 10, that would have been perfect. But we'll take. Brand new Kane. It does look like a cool character. I'm now 10 away from getting a Lord. We're going to back out. I can see my event progress. If I go into Spiritual Altar, we can just scroll down a little bit. And we can see I've got the whole 10k. That's kind of nice. That is actually kind of nice. All the juicy bits. And I'm going to obviously get loads of diamonds back from selling off all those rares. A pretty successful 100 summons. No lords. The desirable character that I wanted to get. And a bunch of points. A bunch of points, it seems. That's it for my little summons. Thank you very much for tuning into this little one. And we'll move on to someone else. Boy, that was lucky. That was lucky. Could I have been, like, claiming these as I go? If it's, like, performed... Oh, no. Okay, good. 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 That's good. That's good. That I like. That I like. Very good. And then if I go into here... There's a level up tournament right now. Not level up. Oh, no, there isn't. Is it an event like this? Hero training. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'm not too bothered. It doesn't make too much difference to me. I don't think I've got much extras. Congrats. Thank you very much. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Definitely not complaining. We could have maybe got it like a 10 pull or 2 earlier, but it is what it is. And then it should do multiple like this. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's do your summons now, Saif. Let's do yours. Get all this out of the way. Nothing reset here. Okay, we need to do some arena battles and stuff. You ready for your summons, Saif? Yeah? So you're going for Praetus. So we have to get lucky, right? Because you're not going to hit Pity. Okay. Switch to your account. Okay, email on its way to you. Make sure you hit like on the stream, guys. Okay, 160134. Okay, I'm in your account. Mushrooms and spinach. Jumbo spinach. Mushrooms and jumbo spinach. Okay. I'll auto gear a 3 for you as well in the meantime. Just because. We'll get some points for you. Did you fix your GR2 issue? I guess you didn't. I think it's because you I say you deleted that 2-star. You got power dominance, so you should be able to do it, but I mean I can give it a look after your summons if you want. Okay, let's have a little look. Literally just 5 summons ago. So no guarantees, we'll just have to get really lucky. And fingers crossed that is going to be the case. Fingers cased. Fingers cased. Encased. Oh, you're not getting any of this currency, okay. Platinum 2. How have you not got any of that currency? Do you not get that currency for winning? At this point? That's bizarre. If you could do, I mean, I'll try. It's kind of out of my hands, but you know, we try. Okay. Here we go. Best of luck. How many summons have you done total? 4,000. You got a pretty nice account for 4,000. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we move on to Saif's account, and he has got just below 140, but with the ancients we're going to get back, it'll be over 140 by a little bit. And he has very recently got a Lord, as you can see. He did get an Astaya right here, and he has 5 summons in, and he wants a Praetus. So, no guarantees, we have to get lucky. I don't think he would mind getting a Kane. Kane is obviously not a Lord, so it's not like he's getting a Kane instead of Praetus. But he wants a Praetus. If we can get any other juicy non-Lords along the way, happy days. Best of luck to Saif. Here we go. Let's get a Lord nice and early for this man. Regardless, he's going to get huge amounts of diamonds back. 140 summons is a lot of diamonds back. And he should do pretty well in that event. He should clear it without too much of a problem. Which is also a fair bit of diamonds and ancients and legendary skill gems and so on and so forth. But we want to see lightning. Lightning! Not now. We need the lightning. There's Wrath. We get some points. Ooh. Ooh. So close. That's another 1,000 points nearly. Is this going to be the lightning? The way it works with the cube is when you do your 10 pull, it starts to spin instantly. You know it's got a chance of being a legendary. But if it sits still instantly, you know it's got no chance because it's going to be blues. So this one sat still. So this is a blue pull. So it's going to be only blues. But if we do this one, it's spinning instantly. So we know it's at least an epic. Oh. Ooh. And whether it's going to be lightning or not, that's the random bit. That is the random bit. 69 more to go. It took me 100 to get the lightning. At 1%. I think it's actually 2% chance to get a legendary on this banner. So they should come out reasonably decent amount. 3 Lords is nice though. That was a decent amount of points. Rourke as well. It's an older character. It's not new. This is a rare pull. After getting 3 epic Lords, they're going to tax. 49 more to go. Where's the lightning game? Where is the lightning? Where is the lightning? I'm going to go and claim the ancients from the events. Let's go and claim the ancients from the events. Just so we can do an extra 10 pull. He should have cleared this already. He did. There's the 4 ancients, which is decent. He'll also do this. I don't know if this gives anything to do with ancients. I'm guessing it doesn't. Oh, it does actually. There's a skin bag here, but I think Saif will probably need one of these skins. So we won't claim the ancient from that. But let's have a little look what he can get from that quickly. Oh, they've changed it to down here. Where have they put the bag? Is this the bag? So he definitely can get a skin. And I'd say it's worth getting a skin than ancients. We'll say later. You can do that later. Let's go back to the summoning. 3 more 10 pulls and some singles. Come on. 143 total summons. We expect more than one legendary, honestly, with that. This is going to be a tax pull. Let me just double check the rates. I'm pretty sure it is 0.8 plus 1. So you're looking at nearly 2% from 140. We're like looking at like 2 or 3. 2 or 3. And right now we're sitting on 0. 0. 13 more summons. Give us lightning. We've got to get lucky in singles. Now, I will be honest, the last 3 singles, I have been really lucky on people before. But this is crazy. This is crazy. You hate to see it. Okay, that is not an epic at least. Gorza. Last chance. It's a rare. That is very, very bad. 143 and nothing. Nothing. And this is why people are calling for a pity for the non-lords. Pity for non-lords. And I think a pity for non-lords as well as lords would be fair, because then at least you'd be getting legendaries at least every, 100, 150 pulls guaranteed. Rather than sitting in a situation like this, where it just feels crap. Feels crap. Now, CS free to play, so he managed to accumulate all of those summons free to play, but the cost of those summons is somewhere in the region of $500 to $600 worth of summons. So if you spent $500 to $600 and got absolutely 0 out of it, yeah, you'd feel really bad too. You'd feel really bad. Now CF is going to be 150 into pity, I believe. I mean, his last session was so good, Valara and Nastya. But, oh no, that wasn't even his last session. He got Valara before that, and then Nastya in the first 10. Is that right? Wait, I can't even see. Yeah, 110 and then Nastya. So maybe he did use a bit too much luck previously, but you still, in 140 summons, you expect to get something. But unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. Sorry for that, Seth, but I'm going to keep this in the compilation video because it's always good to show people how terrible it can be sometimes, and this was terrible. I am sorry, but you're like 30 away from Lord Pity now. So the next Lord that comes up, you can guarantee yourself a roll at it, and hopefully you get really lucky. And hopefully it's a new Lord that's really powerful. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me do the summons. And I'm sorry we didn't get anything for you. But unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. The next banner will be mine, yeah. And hopefully it's a new Lord. I would save it for a new Lord, I think you've got Ingrid, right? I think you've got Ingrid. I'll stop this now. Sell those. I think you can auto sell this stuff now, yeah? If you tick a box. I could have ticked the box at the beginning. Have you been getting new gear? Have you been getting new gear? Can try and do 21. New gear. New gear. Yeah, recently auto-fired. Okay. That's good. Okay. You haven't got the 2-star. Maybe we don't need him. It's possible. Maybe we don't need him. You never know. It could be alright. And who else do we need? Don't think we need anybody else. You do not have the dude. You got Valderon. Oh, what's up, Cygnus? Full of a stinking cold. That's rough. That is rough, brother. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate the continued support. And we're doing summons today, Cygnus. I'm pretty sure you're not in for this one, right? Because you've got Praetus already, so I'm pretty sure you're like, nope. Nope. NOP. Nope. Okay, let me think. We need him at the beginning. These two. I can't do that. I can't do that either. Yeah, I can't do that. I could do that. These two are the blockers. 1, 2 afterwards. Double tank. I think that's all we need. Do you have the... I think she's a fighter. Did you keep Na'vi? You've kept a Na'vi. Nice. Was one of them skilled up? Wait, is this it? No. I can't remember. I think we skilled one up, but I think you haven't kept the skilled up one. Yeah. Unless I'm blind. Maybe she's up here somewhere. No. Doesn't look like it. Let's do it in rarity order. It's easier to see that way. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Forgotten Souls. I mean, that's why you lock them. Cannot sell a lock character. We're going to skill this one up. You've got enough dust. On the safer Carnelian. Yeah, she's meant to be coming in October. Probably IOR on that banner too. Okay, there we go. We'll just promote her a little bit. I think it's 1 promotion. Yeah, there we go. She's done. So we locked her as well. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's quickly do this. Have you got any good Hell's Lament? Is it Hell's Lament? It looks like you might. Zaris. Zaris maybe has good Hell's Lament gear. No. I'm just going to make Hell's Lament set then, if I can. Hell's Lament is like the improved version of Wisdom. Basically. We don't need attack speed. If we can get... I can't remember what... I think it's... actually, I think it's Cataclysm for her. Let me see. So you have got her exclusive. Probably use that, to be honest. That one's better. Like, the reason this one's better for her is because she doesn't need attack speed. But flat attack just gives her more attack. That we'd have 390 less attack with her. Sure, we'd have more attack speed, but she can't get a bonus from attack speed. She doesn't get any attack speed. So hopefully you've got more Cataclysm. And like good pieces. Okay, there we go. We need like good crit rate, honestly. Because crit rate is the part that's a problem right now. Yeah, we're not even going to get 50% crit. I mean, this is a good piece. to just max this. Can I use some hammers on this? Not. I just want to get the crit rate a little bit higher. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this piece is perfect for her because it's got flat attack and the same deal what I talked about. Feel free. Okay, fingers crossed. We don't have to use too many here. Okay, unfortunately, that's not the one. We'll use one more hammer. If it doesn't happen, we'll just keep that. Just one more. Come on, give us purple. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I want. Just what you want, right? Everything purple. Everything purple. Okay, so she's now nearly 60%, and all the other ones are great. And on this side, we can go with Wicked Vengeance or Calamity. Attack, crit damage. Sorry. Crit damage. Okay, it looks... Oh, that's quite an... Oh, no, crit... Okay, yeah. We'll go with that one because we don't have to re-roll anything there. So now we're only looking for Calamity. We don't have attack and crit. How have you not got any attack and crit? That's... You need to farm GR1 like a lot. Your left side is still very, very weak. Because you got no attack and crit on any of the three main pieces. Like, that means barely any of your characters are going to have 100% crit rate. I guess we go with crit damage instead. Yeah, barely any of your characters are going to have 100% crit rate. You always give... I mean, like, when I say farm it, I mean you need to farm it like 2,000 times. Not like 200 or 100 or 50. You need to just go mad. You know, I know at the moment it's a problem because obviously you just got to watch it, unfortunately, or do it overnight. But I think in the future they are changing it where these guys' gear doesn't matter. They're just gonna block for just a moment. I'll just auto gear all these guys. Same with these, doesn't matter too much. You can ungear them afterwards. It's just so when they're in this, they've got some. And he's max skilled, right? Oh, he's got Defiance, that's what he needs. Okay. She needs actual gear. But in the future, I believe they're doing like a thing where you can just send characters out. Okay, you've only got one tank set. It's on him. Guardian. Like, what do you spend your energy on if you're not spending it on... on this? I mean, that's the best we can hope for. It's got flat defense, unfortunately. If you're not spending it on... Okay, it's not terrible, it's not great, but... always fine, but still. Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter about the rest. I will give him actually some good gear. Oh, you can quick equip one of these now. That's cool. Like, you haven't got very good artifacts here either. So you need to farm artifacts. You need to have like 8 or 9 maxed artifacts by now. Like one of these maxed at least. One of these maxed at least. One of these maxed at least. Because there's so many different characters that utilize Realm Tear. Loads of characters can get Shattered Hilt. Particular characters can use Wailing Skull to a high standard. You know, one of these maxes is nice. And then you don't have it, but there is another one that's pretty decent. Like, you could have like 2 or 3 Shattered Hilts. They're really good. And I'm pretty sure you're done on. I could be wrong. I think you're done on. Let's take some good gear, like this gear. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure you're done on AMR, right? Oh, where are we going? Where's it taking us? Oh, you're on stage 21. But I mean, you can farm these stages. It's not too bad. You just need to go a little bit more all in on the farming, because like characters are good, but if you just have the character and average gear, you're getting like 40% of their power. Like, you're not even getting half their power. If you get decent gear, you can get up to like 60, 70. If you get an artifact on top, you can get like 75 to 80% of their power. But if you have really good gear, that's where you're starting to get into the top levels of that character. Like, I've got an elite set of Subarna Kana, and it's just so obvious when it's on Neza. It's just broken how powerful that guy is. Absolutely broken. Wait, what stage am I on? 21. Yeah, we want to just try on 21. We want to just try. We want to just try. I might push. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, because she's got her, oh, I shouldn't have told her about. Because she's got her unique set, she can actually execute people a bit better now. That's pretty good. And she's got 100% crit, which she needs for Cataclysm, so that's good. If it doesn't go well, I'll swap out someone for a lore bonus. But I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Just got to remember how to do this. How's this dude still alive? What the hell? Actually, this is. I don't know if this is good for her or not. I can't remember. I didn't check his gear. Hopefully it's okay. Okay, we'll see if we need to put down another tank. A lot of the time we don't need to do this with her, because we can just time it well. Yeah. That's good. So we'll save a lot of costs with Vienna. And it's cost that we're going to lose when we put down these guys. I might have messed up here, actually. I did. I did. I forgot they just walked through. I won't sell her at the beginning. She'll get a little bit of extra cost that way. You know, time's very good. I've done it so many times, man. So many times. It's crazy how many times I've done this. Why aren't they dead? That's execute. These are all executed, right? How are they not executed? Am I missing something? That's an execute, if I ever saw one. I messed this one up. Again. Let me reread her thing. What's that? That's below 20%, right? I'm pretty sure it goes up to 30% with her exclusive. Unless I read it wrong. I'm pretty sure I gave her exclusive to her. Increases damage of Reaper's Grasp by 100%. And the execution through... Oh, don't tell me you haven't got it maxed out. Oh, no, you do. I don't know. Kills enemies with HP below 35% after a short delay. Elite monsters and bosses are excluded. Oh, maybe that's an elite. Is that an elite? But I'm pretty sure it always executed before. How do I know if it's elite? That's a boss. No, they're all the same. They've all got the same like thing around them. I don't know why it's not executing. You've got 100% crit. It's not RNG. I think something's going wrong. Like those enemies had like 2 HP on them, basically. Some of them. The worst part is we executed them the first time, so it doesn't make any sense. It's not executing anymore. I must have messed something up. I am kind of baffled. See, that time it did it. So random. I don't know why that time it did it. Because it's not like it wasn't below 45% before that. I don't know. It's done it again, look. How are they not executed? I must be messing. I can't. I'm pretty sure I don't have to. What am I messing up here? I must be messing something up. I just can't remember it. There's no way they would have a character with that little HP and not get executed by her. I don't remember me having to do anything special. I just had to do her ult. I'm actually so baffled. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Switch to cultist faction. I'll have to get rid of the generator. I mean, we can. But I'll have to get rid of the generator. I'm not sure how viable it is without a generator. I mean, she'll do more damage this way. So she might be able to bypass the fact that she's not doing damage. Like before, she was hitting them for like 7.5k or something without the Altran. Yeah, so like with the Lord, she's hitting quite hard. So it means we probably won't have to put the Altran down here. See, look, these enemies can definitely get executed, and those enemies on the next wave had less HP. So baffled. So strange. Now, she should just one-shot them with her ult now, because she's got the Alchan plus she's got the Lord, but still doesn't mean it's any less weird. I don't know what's going wrong. I don't know what's going wrong, genuinely. I mean, I can let her finish it, but her kit's not working. The whole reason Fiona's amazing is because of that execute. I've never seen this before. It might be a bug, obviously. But I've never seen this before. So look, that one got executed and had more HP. It's the same enemy. So weird. Doesn't make any sense, yeah. Doesn't make any sense at all. Unless it's like an issue with the Alchan. It could be based on the Alchan. No? Okay, it worked that time. What is going on? I must be messing something up and I can't remember where it would be, but... I can't remember where it would be. So baffled. I mean, I know it's been a while since I've done this, but... Still. She's gonna need heals. I don't know, maybe she'll be alright, I don't know. He did it again. Fortunately, she killed her. She killed it, but it did it again. I actually, alt-tabbed by accident in the middle of that. Somehow survived it. Like, when I was trying to do the skill of his ult, it alt-tabbed. Okay. I've got to sell him. Okay, we're okay. But I don't know if your auto's gonna work. That's the problem. Why do people say he's bad? I've got no idea. I've never seen him. I think they're just better other ancients. Hey, you got another one. What do you get for Conqueror? Oh, if you complete 21 again, I think you get a summon. Do you get a summon again? I'm gonna just claim this for you. Conqueror 3. Or is it Oh no, okay. You get an ancient. That's it. So that's pretty good. Do that divine. I would save it. It's up to you. But I would save it because we're gonna get an Ascent in the future. Although an Ascent isn't as big a deal for you. Which one do you want to do it on? 2 times or the banner? He has like 50% penetration with Awakenings and an 18% damage increase and insane CC. 2 times. Okay. No legendary. No legendary today. You get an epic. But that's 21 complete. What I'll do is I'll auto it and we'll see how well it does. It's so weird it wasn't working. So weird. Right, let me look at her gear. She's got Cataclysm the set. It's nothing to do with her gear. You've maxed her skills. She's even got her special. So her ult's doing 1000% damage. Plus 45% execute. But there were characters on legitimately 1% HP and they were not getting executed. That's 3. I have no idea why. Let's watch that. So Kozan, welcome to the stream. And welcome Paxman as well. We're having a little bit of issue with Yana. Her execute's not being consistent. We have got power dominance now, so it'll make her damage big enough maybe that it's just going to one-shot people. But we were doing it before, and she wasn't even executing people that had like less than 10% of their HP left. It's so weird. But with power dominance, I think it'll be fine. I got Claw, 82 Hars, and Uridon from 30 Ancients. That's a really good 30 pulls. Definitely a good 30 pulls. Yeah, power dominance is just going to make this easy. I didn't sell Vortex. I think I waited to place him, so that's maybe not going to be a problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I guess that means he's just got 3 legendaries, which is definitely something that you can do. 140 ancients got nothing. But in the 30 ancients you did before that, you did get a Valara and an Estaya. So it's ups and downs. It's ups and downs. Okay, your auto works fine. That's good. Just don't sell any of these characters. You know, don't sell him, and don't sell. Well, that's it. Just don't sell him. I didn't even put the other one in. I would still keep her, even though she is not in this, because cost generators are just useful, and having one is just useful. You're going to need one for GR3, generally speaking. I just really need an Ancient Lord. Yeah. Don't consider him. Let's not talk about the luck. We're not allowed to talk about the luck. Your guild doesn't hit this. Have you've tried this? It looks like the way to do this, right, is just get the first crate. It doesn't seem like it's good, but it's better than the last crate here. Better than this crate here, sorry. So the first crate here is better than the last crate on the other one. And to get the first crate here isn't terribly hard, because all you need to do is bring physical damage. That's it. Nothing else. We will bring her though, because she's got damage reduction. And then we need a healer. You haven't got her, okay. We just need like 2 or 3 healers. You can't really go wrong with a bunch of healers. Healers that actually have some sort of like things that they do too. And then, yeah, physical range damage. Like, I mean, the issue is they maybe won't survive, you know? And then just try and stack it. I guess you need 24k attack in Abyss, or you only do 5% damage. Yeah, but like, if your faction's beating it, 5k reward here is better than 18k reward here, is what I'm saying. Right now for Sayef, it's not going to be the case. But in my faction beats it, but we have a bunch of people who don't hit. But they could easily get 5k, and 5k is definitely better than the other one. Airless, yeah. Airless you can use. She has damage reduction as well, probably instead of her. I was just putting her in just for the ult. Airless, there you go. So you've got a bunch of healers now. Lots of physical damage. Will it be enough to break the shields? Yeah. Enjoy the climb. That's the funnest part. To a certain extent, I agree. To a certain extent, I agree. But I think this game is too sway. I've come to the conclusion, after playing it for a very long time, the game is way too sway for a mobile game, and it isn't grindy enough. Mobile phone games are meant to be grindy, not sway. Yeah, it's my opinion on that anyway. Okay, you finished that. That's good. Do you get another ancient? How close are you to your next ancient? Nowhere near. Nowhere near. What about Arena Shop? It resets in 3 days. This banner's up for like 2 days. It's going to be hard for you to get some more ancients. There are 2 here. We can try and get these 2 quickly, if you want. What we'll do is we'll just auto some of this. This is the best way to get those points. We're just going to have this in the background. You got 2 in the guild shop. What about Immortal Codex? You've got some here as well. I can maybe help you get a little bit higher score. Guild shop. I mean, you could if you wanted. We'll come back to that. Let's go to Immortal Codex. Let's see how you doing here. Okay, we can get you a better score here because you've got some really nice characters. No. Okay, let's use the team I use. You don't have Abomination. Oh, you do. There it is. I don't have Magda. Or Ardea. You have Aatrox. He's really good. These 5 would be fine though. Maybe her. Okay. We'll be able to get you a higher score here. I'm just gonna try and get some decent gear on people. Doesn't have to be spectacular, just decent. We'll give that really good set that you got to Neza. That is on... Oh no, actually, wait. This one's okay. No, look at the crit rate. It's so bad. So bad. That's the issue you've got, is your crit rate is just so low. And it's because of your left side gear. He maxed ult Neza. Okay. Yes, touch speeds. Whenever I look at your gear sets that have got attack pieces, it's just minus 70%, minus 70%. It's crazy. Hey, what's up, Parko? I can do your summons if you want, Parko. How much time have you got? Do you need me to desperately do them right this second, or could you wait a little bit just so I just finish this quickly? Because if you need me to do it right this second, I can. Minutes. Okay, I'll just do this one time, and then I'll come onto your account. You're wanting Praetus, Parko, yeah? That's who you're gunning for. How many summons do you have? Probably, yeah, almost definitely. But I mean, I'm going to be completely honest, like, not got the best gear even with broken sets. Saif needs to farm. And he's been needing to farm for weeks. Weeks and weeks. Like, when I last did a takeover for you, this was the issue I had last time. Just not farmed enough. Wait until he's got his second ult. And then we'll put her down. Energy problem. I don't think so. You've got 130 cans. You've got tons of cans. I mean, I'm farming in the background right now. Over 200. I hope you get lucky with Praetus. I did not hit my Lord Pity on purpose. I managed to stop just before it. I did get lucky and get a Kane on my last 10 pull before I stopped. Which is ideal. Which is actually kind of what I wanted to happen, to be honest. So I'm not mad. I didn't want it to maybe go that far, but I wanted to get a Kane and not get a Lord so that I could get my Lord on the next character that comes out. While I do like Praetus, he's nowhere near as useful as to me now as he once was, because I hit top chest and everything in all the areas where I'd need to use him. You know? In Semra and stuff like that. He'd be good for GVG maybe. Okay, I think we definitely got a higher score here for you. I'm not sure if we're going to get her his ult back. Oh, we just did auto ult now. I didn't get Kane, but I got Cithra on last banner. She is so good. I was complaining about Cithra banner a little bit. If Praetus was on that banner, I would have maybe gone for that one instead. I think that's a higher score for you, right? It should be. Not massively high. Okay, it's the next tier up. I don't know if that's enough to get you a an ancient. It isn't. We'd have to do a lot of tier ups. Yeah, I think that like you've got characters there. You've only got one character less than I have. I have instead of using Valkyra, I use Magda, and I get triple S. I'm top like 4% now. By guild, okay. We'll do your last two pulls here first, and then I'll switch to Parko's account, and we'll come back and do pulls afterwards. Okay. Best of luck here. Okay, we managed to scrounge up 2 more summons on Saf's account. Let's see if we can get lucky, because he has not been lucky at all so far. Fingers crossed. No lightning off the first, but he did get an epic. Vargas is new. He has an ancient exclusive. And the last one is going to be a rare. So still no luck. Still no luck for Saif. I'm going to jump off your account, Saif. What I want you to do is just keep farming. Okay? Keep farming. So that you progress in this, Brave Conquest. And try and get these 2 summons here. Okay, let me see. Need to jump on Parko's account. Settings, switch. Just give me a second, Seth. Parko, there's an email coming to you right now. Okay. Seth, I'm off your account. Okay. Yep. Fingers crossed. I'm going to claim your guild boss rewards just in case. Hey, that's why we do it. Look, another ancient. That's why we do it. Yo! Okay. Very nice. Look what he gets. Very nice indeed. Very nice. He gets a nice one there. We'll take that, Parko. Maybe that's a little sign, man. That's a little sign. You got a little bit of fortune there. I forgot what it looks like, right? I haven't had one come out for ages, bro. I haven't had one come out for ages. Okay, 200's crazy work. You've got a guaranteed roll at a Lord. 10, 20, 25, 30, 45, 55, 65, 70. Let's say 80. Let's say 80. Maybe like 75, right? So you're like 110 plus change away from a Lord. If you get Praetus, are you wanting to stop? They do exist, right? Right. I haven't had one for ages. I think the last one I had was January. You can open it more often. I want to save that luck for my account. Hold up. Hold up a sec. So if we get Praetus on your Lords, like, just tell me what you want to do. Are you going all in? Are you just hitting that Lord Pity and stopping regardless of who it is? Like, what's your feelings? I'll stop if I get Pope. Okay, basically, when I hit that Lord, I'll ask you what you want to do again. Okay. And we'll see. Okay, here we go. Now we have more summons. This time on Parko's account, he has got 200, and he is 75 or so into Pity. Guaranteed Lord to come out here. He does want Praetus. If we get Praetus, likely we're going to stop. Let's see if we can get as much luck on the way as possible here for Parko. Doing these summons. Best of luck. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We can get really lucky here. As many epics as possible, because if we get a Praetus very early, we want as many points for the event as possible as well. Lightning early. That is a Lord. That is a Lord. And it's Praetus after 20 summons. I'm pretty sure that Parko's going to want to stop here. And I'm just going to tell you how lucky this is, guys. I opened Parko's Guild Boss rewards, and he got a summoning, what is it, a Soul Stone. Legendary Soul Stone. Not a Lord one, just a normal one. But he got a Soul Stone. Then he gets 20 summons and a Pope. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's still, 8 or so more summons to go here. Something like that. 6 or 7. Okay, not going to hit the double Lords. He got 2,700 points. He's on 183 summons. Let's see how he's done in this event. Because he might want to do a little bit more summons just to finish off the event. This would be like 50 more summons. I'll check in with him, but he might want to save too. He's going to get some Ancients back here and some Diamonds. But he might want to save too. Let's have a little check what he wants to do. Do you want to keep going for like 50 more? I think it's worth just to get that event done. And you'll be 50 into Pity if you don't hit a Lord. There's like literally no downside really. If you get lucky, you get lucky. But at least you get the event as well. These banners are not worth it, to be honest. And then you'll be 130 summons for the next banner. Strike while the iron's hot, right? So we're just going to do like 50 more, okay? And we're going to... Let's just calculate exactly how many points you need and try and keep track. You need 4,500. 4,510. Sorry, 5,510. So generally you get about 1,000 to 1,200 per 10. So let's go. Parko says, let's finish that event, and we're going to do it on the Ancients as well. He has 183, so we're going to go down to like 133, 123. We'll try and keep track. He needs 5,510 points. Let's see if we can get some legendaries, particularly he wants a Velara on the way. He gets taxed after getting Pope. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. Next 10. It's going to be an epic. We'll try and keep track of the points, like I say. It's going to be like 800 points here. If we get a legendary, big boost to the points, obviously. Multiple epics, Lord epics as well. There we go. Epic Lords should be like It's over 1,000. Should be maybe 1,100s. 1,600. Lovely. Lovely. Give us some lightning. Give us some lightning. Okay, we'll do 20 more summons. Just see where we're at. Oh no, this is the last 10. I think we're going to be a little bit short. We might have to do 10 more. We'll just see where we're at with the event. Let's have a little quick look. I think we're going to be just a little short. But if we're done on the event, I think we're done on the summons. Yeah, one more temple will get it done. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. Best of luck. Last 10. This is just to get the event done, but you never know. You never know. It is going to be at least an epic. Oh, okay. Pope is not bad, and now he's 50, 60 into next pity. Oh yeah, this is where we get all the epics. He's going to be 60 into pity. And he knows that he only needs to get like 10 more summons to guarantee another Lord. And there's surely going to be another Lord coming out in the future that is good. Parko has got some of the top tier Lords. Ingrid now, Praetus, and Nastya. So he doesn't need to go in on any of those banners. I think he can save. And being on 100 plus summons and feeling good about your Ancient situation is actually really nice. Thank you very much to Parko for letting me do your summons. And enjoy your new Pope. And Soulstone. And Soulstone. That was pretty juicy. That was pretty juicy. And I'm pretty sure you've completed that event now, yeah? You have indeed. And you've done a bit here as well. I would save this privilege card, Parko, because you're free to play, right? Save the privilege card until... Unless, yeah, save the privilege card until next month, and use it with these keys. And I can try and get you closer to 10 if you message me on Discord. Because what will happen is you have 4 days to claim this, like 3 days to claim this. So don't claim this if you can. Like, I think if you claim any of the rewards, it claims them all. So don't claim anything in here until the end. Because the Priv card just... I think it just instantly activates. And then you'll use it on... Then you'll use it on this. And this doesn't cost any energy now. So you can... If we get you up to 10 on one of these stages, you can just use all 650 of these as well. And that way you're getting loads of stuff out of the Priv cards. You'll have to farm, like... You know, that's 750 plus farms, but it's probably worth it. Yeah, it was lucky. It was lucky. I put mine from A5 to A1. Barely noticed any difference, mostly just for Lord skill. I downgraded my Ingrid from A5 to A3. I haven't noticed much difference. Her A3 is where she obviously gets that big power because she has the reduction in the amount of attack she needs to get the boost. But A5 is generally nice. A5 minus Dia is just generally nice. Is there anyone else who wants summons today? Yeah, let me check your team. You didn't get Vienna, did you? That was kind of like your stopping block on Gear Dungeon 1 for an easy team. We can do like a slow win at the top. You've got Beatrix as well. Yeah, you've got Beatrix. So I figure we do these two out and him. And this would be top. This would be bot. And then Diao Chan. Do you have Diao-chan A1? I'm pretty sure you do, right? Diao-chan. I'm not going to use a like key or anything. I don't even know how I can attack, actually. You had 0 keys. You have A1. Okay. I'm just going to have to switch her form to keep her alive. Because I think he will need it. I think. We could also use Beatrix down the bottom. And she could just support top. Her things can be a little bit random. But yeah, that should be fine. You got all the slows. We can stack people later. Once we clear bottom row. Yeah. I don't know how I did the attack. Maybe it used one of these keys. But you've got 0 of the dungeon keys. I don't know how I did it. It said -1 to one of these keys, but it didn't -1 because you still have 6 to its D, so I'm not sure. When you quit, it doesn't use your currency, does it? That's right. This game's actually good with that. So that team there should be good. And I guess most of these are max skilled. Max skilled. Max skilled. Yeah, so I think you're good. Like, Beatrix is going to help, is going to be on top, but she's going to support bot because of her ult just goes everywhere. Is Stalin better than Eris? I think Eris A1 is better. Did we get rid of Eris? Yeah, we got rid of Eris as well. But I don't think... yeah, it doesn't have Thalon. But the reason we have her is because of the pushback. Stops the heals. And her cost is and her cost is nowhere near as bad as Eris. We can test it with the 2 though. We can test it with the 2. Higher awakenings, Thalon might pull ahead. Maybe. My Thalon's quite high tier. Like, the thing about Thalon higher tier as well, he has his I don't like the spear he throws. It also pulls them towards the spear, so it is actually pretty useful. With that, so it is a bit of control in there as well. But yeah, congrats Parko, that's awesome. I'm not sure which one of these is the PC one, so I just claim both of them for you. Man, Soulstone, Pope, pretty good one there. Pretty good. But I think everybody's leveled up there. I don't think people weren't leveled up. Looks fine to me. And you've skilled up all these characters. Maybe not him, actually. Nope, you have. I don't know. I don't think there's anything... Is he A1 as well? Did I see an awakening? No, okay. Yeah, it looks solid. That team should be okay. We'll get to at least 8 with that team. It should be able to beat 10, but we'll get to at least 8. I'll let you do that. Anyway, I'm going to switch to my account. We can do that sometime in the week. Try and remind me, like Monday, Tuesday. I can do it off stream if I'm busy as well. I don't mind doing that. So I use some soul stones on Praetus and Ingrid. It's up to you. Ingrid's A3 is really good because it basically increases her damage output by like 30%. Because it reduces the amount of time she needs to attack someone to get the like proc of her form by 25%. So it's every 3 attacks instead of every 4. Her A3 is really, really good. Nastya A1's really good because of the poison block and the stuns that she does. So that's really good. It depends what you're having problems with. This is my account now, by the way. Parker, I'm off your account. It depends what you're having, like what you're having problems with. If you're not getting 120k on Zemra, but you're having problems with the stuns, or like a particular part of it, you know. That's potentially the way to go. Operation Vanguard. Oh, this only happens twice. Okay. I bought this, I think. I managed to get enough of the currency to buy the privilege card when it was cheaper. 1 month. I can't remember what the event's called, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Valiant? All the best on the polls. I'll watch back. I mean, I will be doing a compilation video, so I know you're short on time for a lot of this, so you can just catch the compilation. It's been a bit of a mix on the luck. It's not as crazy as the Nastya banner for sure. Nastya was crazy. You said it was from chests. Yeah, you know the chests you get from the event? There was that event where there was chests in there. I can't remember what the event's called though. I've actually got the top tier crate ready to go the next time it pops up. I've got 15. The 15 crate. Radiant? Is it Radiant chest? I've got a Radiant chest ready to go. Citra is go-to Trimarix, makes level 4s feel like level 2s. If only that her Lord was good. I think they knew how good she was and just put a crap Lord in there. Because they just didn't want to give her another Lord. They knew Kane is like not as good, so they had to put a decent Lord in there, you know? W Gold, yeah. I don't know what the event's called, but it only happens every now and again, but it is a really good event. What do you think of the new shards for Soulstone? Should have lowered to 800s. I said this on Fastidious' video. We don't know if they're going to give those shards elsewhere. If they do, it's not as bad. But if the only place we can get them is from Guild Boss, then yeah, it's pretty bad. Because they could decide to start doing Soulstones elsewhere. They could do Soulstones in like Gear Raid, for instance. You know, like they've got shards of ancients. They could put Soulstone shards in here, like extremely rare. Extremely rare. Like if you do 100 runs, like if you do like 500 runs, you might get one. Which it doesn't sound like much, but it's just everything all adds up everywhere. They could do 1 per month or a certain amount per month in the rewards here. Definitely could buff up some of these rewards. Like 100k gold is useless for me. 150k. The energy is just okay. This is useless for me. The energy is just whatever. And that's a monthly reward, you know. And they could improve the sign-in calendar. Some of these rewards are trash. The gold, for instance. Mythic extract, not really needed. This is definitely trash. Like imagine they just changed this out for like 2 Soulstone shards per month. You know? It just all adds up. 1 year for a single... Yeah, but that's if you're just getting it from Guild Boss, right? But if they add it to other areas, it could be good. But they haven't said they're adding it to other areas, so right now it's trash. But if they do add it to other areas, it could be good. You know? But yeah, we'll see what they decide to do, I guess. That's true. They might do that. People are pissed. I mean, they should announce it. They should just say, yeah, we're actually adding it to other places too. Like, they could add it in here, in one of these stores. What's a crap store? They could add it as like an arena store monthly reset. Like 5 shards. That means, sure, just an arena is bad, but all of them together, you could maybe get a soul stone if you work really hard. I think what would be a fair amount of time for someone who works really hard to get a soul stone? It can't be like a week. It can't be 2. It can't be 3. It can't be 4. This is just too easy. I think like 2.5 to 3 months for someone who grinds really massively should be able to grind out a soul stone every 2.5 to 3 months. But they have to go ham on everything. And then someone relaxed, someone who plays reasonably relaxed, should be like every 6 months. So like 6 to 8 months. Whereas right now, if you grind really crazy, you're not even getting it in 8 months. 1 free A5 a year with all the new heroes being added is at the minimum. Yeah. I think, like I say, I think every 3 months for someone who goes crazy, and every like 6 months for someone who's like relaxed. They could have it in Malrix as well. Yeah, they could have it in Malrix. But yeah. They could also buff up some of these milestones, you know. Sometimes these are pretty bad. Like 15 shards of psychic powers. Like, the psychic power stuff is just so useless to me personally. Like, maybe give us something else. I keep going up here. Give us something else to do with the psychic powers. I've got 725 of the 5-star ones. Replace all psychic. They're not going to do that, let's be completely honest. Even if they were to exchange it and they'll just change it to 1, it would be amazing, but they're not going to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, like, the gacha games are always going to have a reward that's trash on purpose, because they just want to give you a reward but not give you too much power at the same time. They want you to buy stuff. And if they were smart, they would sell soulstone shards every month. I know that sounds crazy, like, oh, they shouldn't do it. I think they should have a pass like this, where it gives you 1 soulstone shard per day, and it costs like $5, right? People will buy that. They will buy that. 30 shards is not much, and it's for spenders. I'd have a complete A5 roster in that case. Yeah. True. The amount of shards I get. I've never had, like, I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends recently, and tearing up characters in this game compared to that game, holy moly. Every single one of my characters are level 60, except if they're brand new. I haven't, like, tiered up some characters that I've got that are brand new. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. How am I doing on the skill ups, actually? I'm not sure how many I've got. 8. Like, I think skill crystals are going to become a big problem, because every new character that comes out is generally worth skilling up. So every new character you get now is you should skill up, generally speaking. Every now and again there'll be a one that you can skip, like, you know, like a Lynx that you're like, yeah, I don't need to. But very, very rarely. Mostly it's old characters that you're skipping. RSL is the worst game ever. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing it. It's a very grindy game, and I much prefer grindy games. Watch of Realms is sweaty, and I'm not a big fan of sweaty games. Malrix Hall makes skill crystals easy to get. Yeah, I mean, it's time consuming, but I get you. It is. I wish the autos were a bit more like worked better, because there's such a variance in that random enemy, you know. Like, for instance, I've got a lot of, even the low ones, Abyss Divers. You can't really auto Abyss Divers. They get past me all the time. Abyss Diver. And this is just the lower tier ones, Abyss Diver. Because they just run past you constantly, Abyss Diver. Now, don't get me wrong, I can manual Abyss Divers fine. But autos just don't seem to work very well. When I saw people flexing actual $1 million accounts in RSR, I mean, at the end of the day, gacha games are single player. You know, every single gacha game is a single player game. Very few parts of the game are multiplayer. Like, only one part of this game is multiplayer, and it's Honor's Gauntlet. That's it. Everything else in this game is single player. The silver to remove gear, they removed, yeah. The reason I started playing it, right, is because the Ninja Turtle collaboration they did, I wanted to get the Ninja Turtles. And I managed to get Donatello and Michelangelo. So I was pretty happy with that. And they're fun to use, you know. When I get an 88, I'm not touching Arena again. Yeah, that's another one. I don't think I'm ever going to get her, really. I've got 8,000 points. What do I need to get her? 60,000. I don't really buy anything else. Like, it looks like they're reusing old things here. So if I wanted to, I could buy the chat bubble. But I don't buy anything else except this thing in the bottom right-hand corner. That's it. I used to buy the trees and whatever, just because I didn't think I was ever going to get her anyway. Then they increased it. And because I bought all of these, I think they're not going to... I think they're just going to constantly rerun them. So I won't ever have to spend money there. Because obviously I bought that one like 2-3 refreshes ago. Chat bubble's nice. But if it's going to come back, maybe I'll just save now. I don't know. I don't think Fluff should be this expensive, but... I could get a lot done because I've got 1,000 attacks. But Arena's just it's just I wish there was an insta complete. Like, did I win or lose? No? Okay, move on. move on. I get to Overlord with a Venomer team in AoE and Anti-Air. It's a crazy bait team. Gets me up 100 points a day on defense. But defense doesn't get you anything, does it? And I think it should. So many games, defense doesn't get you anything, actually. I played a game for a very long time. Defending people did not get you anything. I don't know if I defend. There's my results. I mean, look, I'm defending a decent amount. I guess this is... I'm defending a lot. All things considered. But I don't get anything for it. And a lot of the time, my team looks scarier than it is. So people don't attack me too often. Because I have Valderon. Whoops. So I have this team. And people don't attack me. I don't think they can see Awakenings. Right? I could be wrong. Just the Overlords get 600. Oh yeah, true. That it does get you a little bit of a boost there. They can see Awakenings. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No lords. Oh, what is this team? AoE DPS. I haven't done my AoE DPS team in the longest time. Have you Lady A skin? No. Which tank do you think is best to counter Grotesque Fiend in GVG? I mean, everybody uses Brokir. But... I mean, he has to die twice. I think maybe if you have an A5 Torador, he has to die 3 times. It isn't really so much about the tank. It's more about the people who have got to kill Grotesque Fiend. You have to just kill him really quickly. right? I hate these guys now because they do self-destruct. A5 Toreador plus Lily behind. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking. Man, these guys got such low BP. I just one-shotting the entire wave. Counter Fiend with Airless and Toreador or Brokir. Yeah, it's more about the other characters, I think, as well. Like, I came up against a team with Ingrid and Praetus, and true damage does quite well. Also, I've noticed with some teams in that game mode, there's a position you can put what's her name? Ingrid, right? I'm not sure if anyone's gonna have done it here. Okay, here's an Ingrid team. Okay, this team didn't do it. If you put Ingrid here, oops. If you put Ingrid in this spot right here, looking right, her ult hits people at spawn. Like, because her ult is 3 lanes wide and it's unlimited distance. So when she's ulting, it hits spawn. So you can have like smaller minions coming later, and they just get wiped instantly when you're wanting them to die near the fiends or like your backup fiends. I hate Arena and GVG. The thing I don't like about GVG, right, is they change the map every season. So just when you're starting to get a little bit used to it, they completely change it, and it's just like I don't like the process of having to get used to something too often. And it happens in this game way too much. Like, constantly, it's a new map. Constantly, it's a new map. Also, obviously, it's unbalanced because at the very top level of spending in GVG, it's unbalanced towards attack. And then outside of the top level, it's unbalanced towards defense. Which surprise, surprise, anyone who played the game that I used to play, it was exactly the same in that game because it was unbalanced too. I wish we could... I mean, we can kind of, I guess, with the BP thing, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. In my opinion, it's good they change map. Otherwise, we'll see there's that 2 teams everywhere. Yeah, but every 2 seasons. What if they did it this way, right? Listen, hear me out on this, right? What if they did it this way? I think this would be the best way they could do it. There's two types of maps, right? There is a I never remember which. What is this called? One's called a stronghold, and the other ones are called a tower or something like that, right? That's what I'm gonna call them: stronghold and tower, right? What if they changed tower one season, stronghold the next, and then they changed the tower afterwards? So there was always something new, but you didn't have to learn the whole thing again, you know? So there's always something new. I don't think they do that right now, right? They change both every single season. I don't like that you spend all your time leveling heroes and it makes you use demons. I mean, I don't mind it too much, but yeah. A question I've been asking to rework to BP calculation that Moonton did. They saw it say... Did they say it does not change the stats? Then what's the purpose of doing that if it changes nothing? It does change the stats. It just doesn't, like, give crit damage and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. Or crit rate. Like, it gives a BP, which just, like, gives an overall stat increase. And I've noticed that the association seems to be worse now. I could be wrong. It seems to be worse. Where, when you associate a character, why is it using my res here? No. Why does it have consume res there? It ticked that without me ticking it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me sell my res. That is crazy. It's a good job I didn't like do random level ups without looking. Okay. Has he got an animation, do you think? He did, like, you know when a character's top tier, generally speaking, in my opinion, because they have a video. He doesn't have a video, so they don't think he's proper top tier. He has an animation as promotion. So he's like, they see him as like a tier 2 legendary. Right? Tier 2 legendary. Some characters just stand still. Look at that. They see Draylen as tier 3. Draylen does nothing. No video, no promotion animation. But Draylen's legit. I guess because it's a tank, they just thought maybe people weren't going to be like hype about it. But yeah. When your BP high, the mobs stay stronger on arena. Yeah. In arena, yes. It's based on your enemy's BP, right? That's why, to make your defense in arena stronger, the best way to do it is to do a battle like this. Obviously, gear your characters out, and that way you get all the like the timing's perfect. And then when you get attacked, it's based on your BP, and that's why I'm getting victories against teams that are way higher power than me. 526k. I think my team is like 430 or 470k power. Obviously when it's geared. It doesn't have gear on right now. Do you think Sithra is better than Sargak? I don't know. I've not tested Sithra. But when I came up against her in a GBT team, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say so. Maybe not in certain scenarios, but Sargak's just nice single target. Where she, like, she was summoning stuff. Was she meant to summon stuff? She randomly summoned, like, I haven't really properly read her kit, but she summoned something in GBG. I was like, wait, what? I think she might have had that, one of these. One of these. Where is it? One of these, but the range version. If she hasn't got summons herself, I think she had one of these, but the range version. Got Kane in 40 reds. Happy days. Happy days. Oh, so she does actually summon. Jeez. Is she good against any of the bosses, like Girl Boss or anything like that? Like I said, I haven't really looked into it. Now you ain't into pity. You don't need Praetus though, Valiant, do you? You've already got Praetus. I would hold off for the next banner that you want. Like, getting unlucky on this banner for you would be bad. Whereas me, even if I got Praetus, I wouldn't have been too mad. But I'm thankful I didn't. Okay, I haven't done anything here. You don't have Praetus. I mean, maybe it's decent for you then. Ooh, that's nice. Did I see Vixera? Did you see? Vixera is actually viable. So is Iron for Abyss. Sorry about the crit rate, but otherwise 18% is not terrible, I guess. It's going to be better than what he's got on. What have I got on him? Not his. No. But no, I haven't seen any of these runs that you're talking about. I've lost his pieces. It's just flat. I think I have his personal gear over here. But it didn't roll very good. Oh no, that's for his group. Increases soul damage. I think Hell's Lament's meant to be the best for him now. I think. I think. I only took one look at Abyss, then sacked it off. If you can get the 5k rewards and your faction's completing it, then it's worth. If your faction's not completing it, then not so much. And the 5k reward is not tough. You just have to stack lots and lots of physical damage for the 5k reward. Because the first shield's 5k. And you can generally get 5k, like, just put him down with a Narissa or anyone who can boost him and just do his ult straight away. And he'll do, like, 1 to 1.5k damage almost straight away. He just replaced the tank with Ein. The person who gets focused by the boss is the person with the highest HP, right? My faction's pretty dead. Nice easy GVG wins. I mean, that's decent for ancient shards, isn't it? Main thing for Abyss is firstly Draylin or Narissa. Yeah. Doesn't Draylin and Narissa stack? Because Draylin's the same as... isn't Draylin the same as Diao-chan? Because Fercy and Narissa are AoE damage reduction. And yeah, I think Narissa's AoE damage reduction. Man, I hate when their kits are so massive. Yeah, reduces AoE damage taken by 20%, up to 30% A1. And then, like Diao Chan and Draylin. Oh no, wait. Maybe Narissa and Draylin don't stack. Unless she gives basic damage reduction. Maybe it's Diao Chan. Yeah, just flat physical damage reduction. Physical damage reduction and AoE damage reduction stack. But it doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't seem like Narissa and Draylin would stack. Because that's the buff it applies, right? It applies this buff on people only when stronger than the current buff. And then Narissa, as long as it doesn't do a buff. Oh no, it just reduces AoE damage taken, so it's not the buff. So they should stack. Because it's not giving a buff. It's just like a... like almost like a passive. So that definitely should stack. Draylin is the only one in the game that has final damage reduction. There's no other. Praetus and don't stack, but Narissa plus DL Champion Draylin stack. Yeah. I just got Draylin, so I'm gonna move Draylin into my team. And it should help my Abyss. My Abyss, I get like 27, 28, 29k. I don't think I've hit 30k yet. Like today I got 27 just on auto. The issue is I'm going to have to take out the Lord and then I lose Lore bonus on 2 characters. So do I then take out him? Because he's magic damage, right? Is he magic? He's magic damage. And then put in her instead. Because I think the Lord bonus is going to be quite important. Just for survivability. Like that. I'm not sure. Narissa and Draylin does stack. Test it in APOC to my Narissa in is A3. The shields also stack. Yeah, nice. Does anyone feel like these rewards have got nerfed? I used to get way more ancients than I get right now. I know, like, the 30k chest feels really bad. I'm lucky if I get 1 ancient on the 30k chest. I used to get, like, 3 or 4 sometimes. And even the APOC 2 chest, I'm lucky if I get, like, 2 or 3. And this week I got 2. But it just feels like you get way less ancients now. I think they basically, like, nerf these. And then the new ones that come out are going to have, like, the old rates. 0 ancients between 1 and 2. Yeah. I've had weeks where I, like, out of ancients and divines, I just had 1 divine overall. It feels really bad now. Like, considering it's a weekly thing, it just feels really bad. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing any more summons today. The next person I'm doing summons for is Bashan, but he's not going to be ready till tomorrow. So I'm going to have to do his tomorrow. I will add it to the compilation, but Matrix 1 is going to be way worse than Abyss. Yeah. And then watch when Matrix comes out, Abyss suddenly gets easier. I guarantee it. Because there's only generally other things. There's only generally like one thing in the game that's good. Like hard, sorry. Like when this came out, this was impossible. You know? Unless you were a massive spender, you could have a count that was strong enough to get 10 done. But majority of people, I mean, when it first came out, I think it was 6, right? The majority of people were getting to like stage 3, maybe 4. But it was impossible to get to 6 realistically. And unless you were like someone who spent a lot, or got really particularly lucky with certain characters. But I was quite lucky because I had Vierna, Kamet. No, I didn't have Vierna maybe at that time. I'm not sure. I used a really bizarre team for that. But I managed to complete 5. And I think I did it with... I'm not sure if it's got my team saved. No, it doesn't have my team saved. This is me trying to do it with like the lesser lords with a guide. What is it called? It was the cultist guys. I used Cerberus and Aatrox, and it worked with heal reduction. I used Lysair. Yeah. I'm getting RTS vibes to the game. I mean, you're like really end game, so yeah, that's half the problem with the game as well. I also think they like to bring out too much content in one go. So much content, I just ignore it. Like, I haven't done any of these. I haven't done any of the cultists. Like, it's just too much in one go, man. Like, considering there was only 9 in the beginning, then they expanded it to 12. I think they should just expand it to 15 like they did those other ones. But they decided to make it 18. Some of the 18s are also meant to be, like, just stupidly overpowered. And it's not like we even get anything out of it. Like, these rewards down here, it's not really that much to talk about. I used Artemis GD1. Got his A1 this last weekend. Yeah, I use Artemis as well. I like Artemis. I managed to get 2 stars on 17. Yeah, that's what I mean. I haven't pushed that far. You get the exclusive chance. Yeah. I guess that's something. Do you get that from 15 onwards, or do you have to get to 18 to get that? Last 2 stages. So they changed the reward structure for that one versus the other ones. They don't seem to be like, I don't know, they just don't seem to be consistent with it either. Oh, it just kind of feels bad. Like, they brought out Watchguard and Esotericist, right? And those ones, 15 you get the chance to get the exclusive. But now it's not 15 on these new ones, it's 17 and 18. So I'm saying it's just changed the structure. I got a quad. No, I think it'd just be random. You just got really lucky. Take your luck, man. Take your luck. Watch card without Ingrid. Did I use Ingrid? I don't think I used Ingrid. I have my guide on my channel. I'm pretty sure I didn't use Ingrid. I did use Kajirian's like A0 Kajirian, A5 Wukong now. I'm pretty sure I didn't use Ingrid. I used Leia. And Iona. There's Iron Airless, solo left side and all the mobs. Let someone always dies though. Right side. Yeah, someone always gets one shot. It's Iona for me every time. Like the boss likes to one shot someone. Because it does like the heal block, so they can't get healed and it just kills her with like two or three attacks or something. Yeah. It is annoying. Yeah, I used Saleo, yeah. I used Idril and who else did I use? Oh man. I used him on left side because when you do his ultimate for the second enemy that comes from the bottom left in like the little corner right down the bottom, you use his ultimate and it cleanses his invisibility and you can kill them with the blocked character. And I think the shield I used, I always call them a shield. The tank that I used the goat. Illivian. Yeah, it does, yeah. Because it cleanses all buffs. Yeah. You can only do it once, and then obviously after that you clear the mobs. I cleared the mobs with Idril. Like if you go watch my guide, you'll see me do it. Where it's the third. Like I killed the first two before the invisibility comes in, and then the last one that spawns at the bottom. The invisibility got. Or maybe I had to use the ult as well to cleanse there, but I killed all the first mobs. Only offensive dispel. Yeah, I think so. And they're all part of the same group as well, right? Talon's in here as well. The watch guards, all the cleansers. No, wait, no, there's another offensive dispel. But she's not part of this group. Oh no, she is. She is, right? Oh no, she isn't. She must be ESO. She's Infernal and ESO. She has offensive dispel too, but it's kind of like the timing of it's a bit rando. I think she'll be really important on Infernal. I reckon they're going to have something that you can dispel too. Look at that hair, man. What the hell? It's like a mane. It's mad. I think they changed that recently. On who? On her? Made it less random. When Starfall strikes meteorite, increases the hero's attack by... Oh, yeah. Okay. So it doesn't need two anymore. That's nice. Because, yeah, it was annoying because what would happen is she would have two, like here, and you're seeing her like this, and then you just do her ult, and then they disappear. So it actually just does nothing. It was like, yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But, yeah. I think that's it for the stream today, guys, because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. We did a bunch of summons. We got good luck for me. Got good luck for Parko. No luck for Sayef. Absolutely no luck. But I'm going to keep that in the compilation video because it is always good to keep that in the video just to show that sometimes it can be horrendous. We're going to be doing some more summons tomorrow for Bashaum, and then I should have the compilation video out on Monday. So if you want to see all the summons and stuff, I'll try and include Parko's Soulstone in there as well, just for a little bit of fun. But that's the end of my stream today, guys. I want to thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button. It would be massively appreciated. And if you want to go check out any of my other content on my channel, again, thankful. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, I appreciate a subscribe. It's free. You can just turn off notifications if you don't want to be notified when I do videos and stuff, but the support is appreciated. That's the end of my stream today, though, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekends. And I'll see you in the next stream or video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.